Hi, Mrs. Jones. How are you doing today?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing well. How have you been since the last time I've seen you?
Not too bad. Just pretty busy.
Pretty busy. I definitely understand what that sounds like. I just first want to start off by thanking you for taking the time to meet with me today and take time out of your busy schedule to do so.
Yeah, of course. It's good to see you again.
Likewise. So also I kind of just wanted to kick off the meeting by talking a little bit about kind of Macy's priority business goals and seeing how that aligns with that of Warby Parker. And talking about also progressing Macy's business goals as well as also pushing ours forward as well. How does that sound to you?
Good. Pretty good, yeah.
Sweet. So, as you may have noticed, and a little bit as we talked about, Warby Parker brick and mortar locations are typically found in metropolitan areas. And we've realized that there's a huge disconnect between the people who we currently sell to and the people who we could be selling to. While everybody does have access to our product offering online, we want to be able to give everybody an in-person experience with the Warby Parker brand. And knowing that we don't currently have the infrastructure in other parts of the United States that are more rural areas, and that Macy's does, and then also how Macy's and Warby Parker kind of align in the sense where they are both selling fashion. We really believe that having Warby Parker pop-up shops in that of Macy's stores in more rural areas around the U.S. can really drive both Warby Parker's business goals, but also Macy's business goals as well. So I know you guys are looking currently to try to get higher foot traffic and drive your revenues up more than current standings. Is that correct?
Yes. I've noticed that these Warby Parker stores are not located in any suburban areas, and why this may be so, I'm not quite sure how this fact will apply to our beneficial partnership.
Yeah. Well, looking deeper, I feel by including Warby Parker product into your physical stores will be extremely beneficial to that of the Macy's brand. I mean, the glasses are high quality. They're come in many shapes and styles. They're very unique. They're fashionable. And it truly allows people to express their individuality and express themselves. So here, take a look at the ones that even I'm wearing. As you can see, they have a little bit of a different frame shape, interesting colors, a mix of a few. And these ones are called Percy, so each of them has their own individual name as well. So you can see Warby Parker's really been able to differentiate themselves from the other even our own competitors for it, and that's exactly what we think can happen if we were to put ourselves in as pop-up shops in your stores as well. With that, I feel like carrying these frames in your stores in these suburban areas will give everyone access to the Warby Parker brand, which can really help foot traffic within your stores and people going to try them on, as I had mentioned earlier.
Well, I do see where you're coming from, and you make a very valid point that there is a market that Warby Parker has not yet reached, which is a market of people that Macy's currently caters to, which is the middle class and the suburban families. If we continue with this partnership and give more people access to these classes, how do we know the demand for such an item will be high in these suburban areas? Yeah,
well, I'm glad you asked. That's something that I had researched not too long ago as well. So as you can see here on my screen, this is pulled analytics from the marketing department within Warby Parker, and it shows here the amount of people who have actually ordered these glasses online and got them shipped to different parts of the United States. So as you can see here with the statistic, kind of crunched down, it shows that between 60 and 65% of our online orders are being sent, these try-on kits are being shipped and sent to addresses in rural America, such as some in Central California, or even some in rural Alabama. So I guess with that, we really have a market that we could be catering to by giving them these locations and installing these Warby Parker pop-up shops in areas that they have access to in these rural areas.
Interesting, very interesting. I guess people already want what they can have less of, and this is a perfect example of just that. But what will make people come into our stores rather than just ordering these glasses online?
Yeah, so I figured the biggest differentiation in having them come into our store versus having them on or getting them online would be convenience. I mean, as humans, we want things pretty instantly, and we're big fans of instant gratification. So if I were a customer, if you were a customer, And if you knew that you could walk into one of these stores that were right around the corner in a Macy's pop-up and be able to try on these glasses and even potentially walk out with a pair that day, versus having to take 5 of them online, get them shipped to your house, which can take around 3 to 5 business days, pick which pair you like, re-ship them back out, and finally order one that you want to go with, and then only to have that one shipped back to you. But even with the customers who get the 5 that they want to try on, what if they don't like those either? They have to go and get another 5 pairs and get those delivered to you. So it's really a matter of convenience at this point, making sure that these customers are going to be able to walk in here, get their glasses, without having to wait days on days to find a pair that they actually like. I feel like it's going to be more reasonable, and it's going to really build brand loyalty between that of Warby Parker and with Macy's. Going further than that, to ensure that customers know they no longer have to wait for these glasses, and that our product offering is now being offered in their local Macy's, we plan to enact a strong marketing plan that really is pushed forward into the media. We have PR reps that are ready to invest their efforts in ensuring that we successfully get this message out in the form of push marketing, such as television ad campaigns, mobile ads, as well as really emphasizing it on our current website, so that way they know that there's a place where they can go to receive these glasses immediately. And furthermore, Macy's will have the competitive advantage with this of being the only stores that carry a Warby Parker product. This will set itself apart from its competitors on a strategic front. And who knows, as you witness an increase in the foot traffic in your stores with these pop-ups, it may allow customers to browse around your store and purchase more product from Macy's itself on impulse, which could even more so help drive revenue.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say that the marketing plan sounds like one that has been well thought out. And I'm pleased to hear Warby Parker is already extremely committed to making this work. I do also like the idea of the increase of foot traffic, also potentially yielding further sales in other parts of the stores. Although while we're discussing that, I thought of another issue, and it's infrastructure. Some of the Macy's stores are rather old and somewhat outdated. And I'm not sure how I can see Warby Parker pop-up shops in our store with feasibly function in terms of design. And so what will have to be what is putting this decision and at a standstill?
Yeah, we've thought about that too, and so we even have our Warby Parker designers who are really avid in making sure that our brand is at where we want it to be. So they've already been given the commitment to draw up the design. Further, Warby Parker will strategize designs in different parts of the suggested stores to truly uncover where these shops would be best to be put. We will be sure to draw out these models as ones that coincide with that of the current Macy's infrastructure, and we can put these pop-up stores within certain Macy's that we both feel will be best to put them in terms of aligning with the design and the reality of the current infrastructure of each store that we feel would be best.
Yet again, this is another great idea. I never really even considered how they would be designed or even given much thought as to how they would work in a current infrastructure. So hearing that is something that Warby Parker design team is willing to look into. It is one of the make me feel more comfortable in this partnership.
Yeah, and well, I'm glad to hear that, because that's definitely something that we want to make sure that Macy's is comfortable in moving forward with this partnership. But with that all being said, is there anything that I may have missed, or any questions or further concerns that may be holding you back from moving forward with a partnership like this one?
Honestly, I think you really went above and beyond your presentation as to how you plan on aligning Warby Parker with our Macy's. And with that being said, I would like to invite you to discuss and present your idea in front of the Macy's executive panel and our meeting this upcoming Wednesday at 2 p.m. to further discuss also the specifics of what this partnership will look like. And after this meeting, I'm feeling very good about Warby Parker offering, and I'm sure that this could be the next step in getting Macy's from being familiar to become one of a favorite. How does that sound to you?
That sounds excellent. Yeah, and the reason why we chose Macy's too is because we had a discussion about how we align with each of the brands, and we really felt that Macy's is one that can benefit from this opportunity just as much as Warby Parker could. So I'm excited to be able to talk to the shareholders in moving forward and to kind of get a better idea of how this strategic partnership could work out for the both of us.
Wow, that sounds great, and I'll see you then.
Awesome, sounds great, thank you.
Good to see you.
Likewise.